Yaro B. Yes, that is your boy, Yaro B. He is doing amazing this morning. Yaro B, good morning.
Good morning to you
How
too.
are you doing?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm loving the vibe of the music. I can hear every word, which is usually the major problem with hip hop music.
Yeah.
I can hear it, so I can get to enjoy it. Karibu sana. Please say hi to our viewers. Tuambie wewe ni nani, alafu we dive right in.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Yaro B. I'm a Kenyan rapper, a performer, and a songwriter.
Okay, I like that. Let's start from back to back. When did you first get into the music industry?
Officially, I got into the music industry in 2019, October 2019 to be specific, but I realized I could rap back in 2012 when I was in class 7.
Yes.
So the whole of my high school nilikuanga tu na perfect the skill ya ku write rhymes, kuandika, ku master my flow and everything. So the whole of high school nilikuanga tu just ku practice, and the moment I completed high school, 1 year later ndo nikaingia into the music scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that mean kuna songs that you had written in your high school days that you actually produced?
Yeah. I guess like three of them.
Three of them. Wow. So meaning you had the skill.
Yeah.
Unangoja tu.
Nilikuwa nangoja tu kutoka shule, so nikuwe busy na that music thing.
Yes. Wow, I like that. So October 2019 came and you joined the music industry. What was your first feeling when you first, got into the industry, gave them your first song? How was the reception?
I guess the reception was good because like ile tu watu wanataka kukusupport. But personally I guess nilikuanga tu naive kiasi because look back at that song and ngoma nime-release sahi, like there's a very big difference the way I write rhymes, the way my flow inasikika, because umesema sahi unaweza sikia ngoma yangu. Actually the first and the second song like ilikuanga so fast, so like nimekuwa nikigrow with every song na drop, like I have to notice a difference from the previous song. But the reception was good. The reception bado ni poa.
Exactly. So bado inasonga, it's getting better. Yes, I like it. I like a song where I can hear what a person is saying. So definitely that is a big plus from where you have come from. So you did your first song, your second song. How many songs do you have out? How many singles?
I have 4 singles and 1 EP extended play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. We're going to get into the EP in about a minute. But nataka kwanza tusonge, why hip hop? Why not any other genre? Like mbona hip hop?
Like I said, nili discover like neza rap back in 2012.
Yes.
Yeah, back in 2012 and so I was like aunjui kwa mtu yunu uliza ngo natakanga kwa nini. So personally mimi nilikuanga nauliza nataka kwa nini, si kuanga najibu hiyo swali. Nilikuanga tu na stay silent all the time. So when niko tu nimechill one day in class and I started writing rhymes, nilikuanga napenda hip hop actually, kusikiza the first artist I guess nilisikiza the first rap song ni Lil Wayne. So like nilipenda that kind of music and from there nikaanza kusikiza tu, because the more nasikiza the more I learn how they are putting the words in the right snares and kicks. So that's it.
So what we were listening to inspired what you are doing. Okay, I like that. Now take me through, before tusikize song nyingine, take me through your creative process. Like where uanza kuandika vipi, and what comes first, the idea, the beats, the music, the lyrics themselves, how do you go about, say you are writing a fresh new song? Take me through your creative process.
Well, my creative process inakuanga different. Sometimes inaweza kuwa lazima nisikize beat, sometimes naweza kuwa na an idea and then like andika ya chorus and then ulize producer for a beat, or sometimes naweza kuwa tu nimeamka and then like niko in the mood ya kuandika na write a whole song and then so naambia producer nitumie beats zenye ita match whatever nime create at that moment. So hiyo ina go in. Sometimes nile tu unatumia beat and ideas zina come continuously and then napata umeandika like a complete song with just one sitting. So like my creative process is sema like niko na specific way. Sometimes pia probably nikikuwa inspired by something or nikisikia a phrase. Kwanza kuna ngoma fulani nilisikia tu a phrase from another music and then nikachukua that small phrase and nika make
a whole thing. Wow. Okay, so it's not rigid, it comes in very different ways. Okay, I like that. In terms of the length of how long you take, so some of them can be one sitting, others can be how long?
The longest nimeika ni I guess like 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ile like unaandika and then una change, but the shortest time it might take kuandika like a verse. Nilikuwa featured kwa ngoma fulani na featuring Kasarani artist. Niliandika my verse in 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, and you were done. And
and I was done. It was a classic.
Yes, clean. Imeweza tayari.
Yeah, iliweza.
Okay, I like that. I think there are more promising things out there for you because ukiwa volatile, it's very easy to fit into very different spaces.
Yeah.
I want you to give us your second song, to give us a second performance, tusikie where you're coming from. So the next song unaimba inaitwaje?
No Pressure.
No Pressure. Tell me about No Pressure. No Pressure, like what was the process? Ilitoka wapi? Ulisikia line ama ni beat ama what happened?
Hiyo beat kwanza song ilikuanga na some tashwishi kiasi. So producer nilikuanga tu nimechill home and then nikamwambia producer nitumie beat. So producer akanitumia beat, and the moment nilisikia beat for the first time niliandika the whole song from chorus to everything. And then najua sikuwa nimenunua hiyo beat. So me already nimeandika beat, and then the next day producer can text like hiyo beat already imeshachukuliwa. I was almost going into depression because I felt like hiyo ilikuwa like the lead song kwa my EP, which is actually the lead song kwa my EP as we speak. So like nili decide kuita No Pressure. Because napatanga watu wengi wana expecting ikawe ni msanii like you are supposed to live a certain way of life, like unapata like you're not that, your pockets are not that deep, but you're trying to prove to people like because me najulikana I have to live to the standard of my name.
Exactly.
So like nilikuwa tunasema like no pressure. Hata ukisikia chorus ni never fall into pressure. Kwa this game kuna pressure. If you're famous with no pesa, you're gonna have to live with pressure. So like ilikuwa tu a message to tell people usi go into the depression or pressure, ku try to show people like you are well off and behind the cameras you are really struggling.
Exactly.
So that's the idea of the song.
Yes, I already like the inspiration of that. So right about now, Yaro B with No Pressure.
Sipendi wazazi, labda wazazi mkiaji, huna kipaji, huwezi laani, dele maombi jo, nina imani. You better obey me, it's so hard to me, feel like a family. All of my day ones cutting on me, that's why in a day I never pray once. Yeah. starting on me, that's why in a day I never pray once. Yeah. All of my day ones starting on me, that's why in a day I never pray once. Yeah. Falling into pressure.
Yaro B right there with no pressure. I like it. I feel like it's very relatable hata to wasanii, you know, like cause it when you're starting off, you like you have said, your pockets aren't that deep, so you need to keep it real despite what is happening. I want to talk about your Aziad what do I call them, the porch and the kofia. Just mlipatana mahali, ni merchandise yake unapenda ama what's up?
So mi nilijua Aziad the same year everybody alimjua, back in 2020. And I started following her everywhere, and she followed me back everywhere, and without knowing it I became like her biggest fan. So ever since 2020 tumekonga tu, like sisi sema niko so close na yeye, but at least like she inspires me a lot to begin with, like her way of life, like her success speaks for herself. So like the moment kwanza launching the first match, a hoodie like alinipea as a gift. And ever since nikamwa, okay, since alinipea gift, so nikamwa like kusupport too, now like a friend. Nili tu kusupport a friend. Whenever I may launch something, if you can afford it, go and get it.
Exactly. Well, I like it, and it's looking good on you. Just in case you were wondering. Yes, it is looking very good. I just wanted to know ka connection kako hapo, but I like that. I like it. So you did a couple of single songs, and then you landed on your EP. So I want to know, like, EP ilitoka wapi, why it's called the way it's called, kwanza tuanzie na inaitwaje, alafu now we move from song to song.
Okay, the EP inaitwa Abuga's EP.
Yes.
Abuga's EP actually ni merchandise yake. So like the first time nilikuja na the idea of an EP was almost, I guess, 1 year ago. So nilikonga tu nimeka home, ilikuwa bado time ya corona, and I wanted to give my fans something, but then sikuwa nataka kuwapea singles because already nilikuwa nisha release 3 singles. So like the idea of EP likam, and nikashindwa ndaita nini. Personally mimi naweza jita a biggest Eminem fan, like that Eminem inspires me a lot. Ukisikia tu EP, like there's a lot of things nime copy paste from him, like the way he's so big in the music rap scene, like it inspires me a lot. And his second album, the a self-titled album, Marshall Mathers, which is his original name. As for me, Abuga's, Abuga is my real name. I'm called Jeremiah Abuga. So like I just decided to add the S to like give the name some type of life to it. And Abuga simfuli inamaanisha always believe you're good at something. So that's the whole idea of the EP. Actually niliamua kuweka pia these kids behind it, like for the message to have a lot of meaning, like it's like telling these kids always believe you're good at something, at the same time like kwambia everybody, no matter which age you are, always believe you're good at something.
Exactly. Well, I like that. You know, it's thought through. It's not just pasted or ungeamua kuita the whole EP no pressure. You know, so the going to the extra mile is really something nice, because it's only those who go, you know, the extra mile that actually get to go up there. So when did you release the EP Abuga's?
July 22. Actually in celebrate 1 month leo. One whole month leo.
Wow, how has it done?
The reception naweza sema it's average. It's average because bado sina like si yuko that known a lot of people. So the reception for the EP naweza sema ni average, si low, si above my expectations, or my expectations is just average.
So iko hapo average. Now that you're here, we want to believe that it will go closer to what you expected it to be, or even further. You know, further from that. In the EP kuna collabo.
Kuna collabo. kuna collabo actually hizo ngoma mbili nimeperform ni from the EP. Hiyo I Believe in Me and No Pressure featuring Ivoni, and there's another song featuring two of my peers tulipatananga nao back in 2019 during some hip hop cypher, and so like nilipenda their rap skill and nika decide kuwa include in that specific song which pia mimi niliproduce.
So how has it been working kwa collabo on a song with someone else? How has been your experience with the ones you work now before we go to the ones you want to work with in the future?
Imekuwa good experience. So like watumianga tu beat and then nikamwambia like niajeni like nataka if you are willing we can do a collabo for my upcoming EP, and nikatumia beat and we just met in the studio. Everybody knew his work, like the kazi yenye kamepewa, and they delivered it perfectly. The guys from that song Top Like a Topic yenye nimesema nimeproduce, like wali deliver what I expected from them. As for No Pressure, niliandika the whole song including the chorus and everything, but nilitaka ku include the lady, like actually pia mimi ndo nilikuwa niandike chorus, but my producer Ray Salma aliniambia like hii hook inaweza kuwa poa na dem. So huyo dem actually tunasoma naye the same school. So there was this time kulikuwa na talent show at school and alikuwa na do a cover song and her vocals zilinivutia. So and I decided to get her contact and tukaenda studio and we took her through the whole process tukamfunza venye like the chorus is supposed to go, and she did the job perfectly. I want to thank her.
Exactly. I like that. You've mentioned a couple of things that I want us to go into kidogo in detail. One, you said you produced that song. So does that mean you produced some of your songs?
Just that one song,
How did you like the experience ya kukuwa producer wa a song of yours?
Ilikuanga tu something nilisema okay wacha ni try this. So nilimake a beat from the internet, from all these internet apps, and then nikatumia my producer. Like there's a difference between a producer na mtu ana produce beat and then kuna bado mwenye ana mix and master. So like mimi nilitengeza to the beat, so like I'm part of the production of that, and ilikuwa a good experience. Pia like ni a very good song. Would it be something you would want to do in the future, like actually produce? Unajua you start kidogo maybe saa hizo ulipata tu beat, then this time una mix and master. Is it a field you would consider getting into? Not really, but as you know, as time goes by, things change. Where like huwezi predict the future. Probably in the near future naweza taka okay, like I also need to produce and mix and master my own songs. But for me, let me just focus on making the songs which I'm good at. Pia nikitaka like in the near future nikitaka ku produce, I will have to learn and do that too.
Exactly. Oh, I like that. Point number 2 that you have mentioned on that as well. On the songs that you write, on the collabos that you actually have, which other people are you planning to collabo with? Like kuna collabos inakuja, are we expecting a number?
As long as in the music scene, lazima you have to do collabos with people. You don't want to go out when your time imefika, like you are no longer that most popping artist, and you go out, you retire from the music industry, and I want to collabos with people like Yaro is one of the rappers mwenye hajai collabo na anybody. Personally, I feel like if I feel your style or you feel my style, we can work together, and if you reach a certain quality of production, like for me to collabo with you as an artist, especially kama tuseme upcoming artist, semi ati nimefika, but the level of minimum nina invest for my production, the quality of production, you have to reach that caliber so that we do a song together. For now, sina anybody in mind, but in Kenyan music scene, there's a taka kuwork na certain rappers like Timmy Blanco, Silverstone Buzz, Topizo, probably Calligraph Jones, and whoever comes along the way, we can work as long as I feel your style. I'm not like limited to certain people.
So you can be able, there are dream collabos, and then there are people who you just check their work ethic and then vibe out, of course, and then if it goes, it goes. So I think if you're a rapper out there and you think job yako imetosha mboga, you can reach out to Yaro and do something, do a collabo. You never know where you may be able to land kwa hizi vitu. Let's move on kidogo before we get another performance. Where have you performed? Places that you have been performing, and how has the experience been?
for now like nime have like 16 stage appearances. So the first time nili perform ilikuanga Mr. and Miss Valentine at our college, and nime perform at very big stages too. Nimeenda on a tour with Octopizo, Masimasika, Sylvia Saru, and nime perform kwa birthday ya Aziad. Nime perform Sarakasi Dome, nime perform during Octopizo album launch, nime perform at Nairobi Cinema, nime perform at a birthday, nime perform on very different occasions too, for them to accumulate to be 16 stage appearances. And some of them are big stage appearances. Nime perform Thika pia. There was this time Octopizo, like I said, nime go on a tour with Octopizo. So like 3 months ago alianzisha this campaign ya kuambia the youth wachukue kura. So like unapata the place yenye sisi tulikuwa tuna perform, like the whole event ilikuwa, that's the only place in Kenya watu walikuwa na itikishwa kuchukua kura. So for me personally nilipata kwenda now Eldoret and Thika.
Wow, okay, I like that. What are the things that you have learned, you know, from appearing in many stages, small or big? Ni lessons gani umepick kama msanii that you feel they will help you better?
Yeah, for the first time nilikolabo actually niliperform na angaliangio performance, and nilikuwa naona venye bado nilikuwa shy from the camera, but as the more nimekuwa out there, like nimelearn a lot, like and there was this time niliperforming only one song and nili used a lot of energy. Actually sikuweza kuperform the whole song, ilikuwa 3-minute song, but I was just excited to go on the stage. And then so like nili have to go back a little and nijicompose. Pia naangalianga videos za other artists wakiperform, naona venye na perform how they compose themselves on the stage. And for me personally nime take that, so pia najifunzanga how to engage with the audience. Tunaenda tu na perform ngoma zako and then you're out of the stage, na huwa na try to interact with the audience, because like unapata ukienda at certain place atakwambia like you have like 20 minutes of performance. Ukiangalia your catalog, you don't have songs zenye zina reach that 20 minutes, so you have to create something that you can actually be able to maximize on that 20 minutes. So that's the point when you want to pata ku engage na the audience.
Wow, I like that. I like that you're picking things that are going to help you in your music career. I'm going to get to a third performance. When we come back, tunataka kuongea awards umeshinda, you know, places that people can find you performing and social media handles. But before then, one more song. Yes.
You'll be little me, but it's okay, I'm thinking big. I'll be the best to ever do it. Ain't nothing like pedigree. Underground king, all the bitches are like kids to me. No hating, no nobody staring fast like I'm supposed to be. Yaro be gon' be the next big thing, hopefully. Superman, we no cap, I no longer shit for just if you see me in the kitchen corner, I was eating peaches while staring at the cleavage. You gotta believe in me, you gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. You gotta have patience. You gotta have patience in this game, believe yourself, they say amen. You don't wanna cross my lane, cause I'ma catch a body in a grave. Most of y'all be clapping on me, I don't know what rest to say. If I like you, then I like you, naswapend I'm dulu bengi kona fetish, I'm a emancipated, bora kuwe beng, I've never been a boy, but I need a love like Otile. Chwani bado see, so if you broken, there's a sequel, Trio me your Buddha form. Everybody sing along to the song, everybody wanna prove they're happy more. I don't follow waves, I just penetrate with my pace. Even though I'm late, I'm a prodigy of Jay-Z and Shady. I can't be lazy, I'm a prodigy of Jay-Z and Shady. That's I'm so wavy. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me, cause I believe in me. Everybody tryna be the best. You in the silhouettes and a red light, cause we the best. Put a red light, then we have sex. I believe in me. Ain't no superhero, but I'm lyrically fit. I believe in me. Mama saying Dylan gonna be this still. I believe in me. Boogie Yote wanna look up to me, chill. I believe in me. When it comes rapping with the highest beat, I believe in me.
I like that. So believe in me. What inspired believing me?
So like ile unaanzanga the music industry and then people walikuwa like uko show music unaifanya for the sake of it because uko na talent or like unaifanya as a business perspective. Yeah, I remember from the EP pia kuna line fulani nimesema muziki ni kazi bado kipaji kama unikanji sina wakati. So like for me personally ni kipaji na bado I'm doing it from a business perspective and so like what walikuanga actually I remember there was somebody texting like 4 months ago akaniambia sikuwa na expect bado unaweza kuwa at this point unafanya music like walikuwa na expect ni give up along the way. So like hiyo nilikuwa tunaambia watu even if you don't believe in me I believe like mimi mwenyewe najiaminia like I can rap, I can make good songs and that's what just inspired the song.
Exactly. Wow, I like that is perfect. No addition to that, awards that you have won?
Yeah, actually there was this time kulikuwa na talent show at our school and on the category of rap I was the winner with 98%. Yeah, on the category of rap. So hiyo ndo naweza sema like is the first award nimewin on my music career.
Yes, I like it. Are you looking forward to sourcing for being nominated in a number of awards as much as rap is concerned?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that and actually winning them because personally I believe like I have what it takes to be a good rapper and like I'm a good rapper that I believe for a fact and whenever those awards are brought in place and actually I get nominated I won't be surprised if I'm the winner because najua what I can do when it comes to rapping
and what you're bringing to the table. I like that. I don't think we could close this without talking about a few challenges that as a hip hop artist, as a rapper, what are some of the challenges that you're facing currently?
All the challenges like always come to one. Capital. Yeah. And aside from that, sitaki kuongelea about capital that much because everybody wanna go through that. So sometimes unapatanga like you will reach certain DJs, certain radio stations, probably trying to convince them to work with for an interview or something, or you reach certain influencers because you can't afford them too. If you can't afford like to do a song, you can't afford that influencer. So like you wanna try to reach out to them. And I remember there's this influencer alikuwa na do like alikuwa na promote artists, and so like I took that opportunity nikamtumia my best song and it's actually a good song, but alisema since aipendi ata promote and I'm not holding that against him or like not try to hold against the influencers. Like I don't want to feel entitled like because I'm a good rapper like everybody's supposed to share my music everywhere. So like staki to hold anybody against that, but personally kuna a lot of challenges ile.
But also, yes, it affects you if someone is not giving your songs a chance.
And there was this time after nili performing that Dr. Pizzle nini Fuego album launch, there was this promoter lini approach akaniambia Yaro niko na event this coming weekend, so ilikuanga like a week later from that day. So akaniambia we kitu nafufanya tu no come Roland, I will give you a platform to perform. Mark you, I reached that place, I had to pay for the entrance and mini msanii nafaa kuperform. Nilikuwa like mbona nikuje nilipe. That was not it. So tumekaa. Actually I didn't perform. The only thing nilitoka nayo huko ilikuwa ugonjwa. Because unapata umeenda umevaa like usanii unataka ku represent fully your brand and like kujavaa nguo za joto, so ilikuwa Roland, ilikuwa very open space. Sikuweza kuperform, lipa entrance na nilitoka huko ni kwa mgonjwa. So like hizo ni challenges pia unapitia from the promoters. Like challenges iko everywhere. Kawini msanii unafaa kujua like there are a lot of challenges. Ukiingia music scene usitake tu kuharakisha tu na expect umeanza music leo kesho pesa ianze kuingia, kesho ngoma zako zinachezwa kila pahali like ni step by step and slowly. Kuna watu wana rising overnight yako kasi overnight, like usikuwe na pressure yoyote.
Take time to go through the process. Yes, I like that. I want us to close this. Social media handles. Let's start with where can people find your music? Before
you can find my music on Spotify, on Boomplay, on Deezer, on Tidal, whichever platform yenye big artist unanga ngoma zao zikikua utapata ngoma zangu huko. You just have to search the name Yaro. And My social media handles, Instagram ni Yaro_B_official, Twitter ni Yaro_B_, Facebook ni yarob.real, YouTube ni yarob.
Yes. Yes, so please get to YouTube, get to all these streaming platforms, stream his song, like, share it, and you are actually going to, make him a better artist, give him better platforms to actually go up there. Yarobi, thank you very much for gracing our studios. We are truly grateful. We have another song ya kutufungia, tukifunga, tukimaliza. But before that, please big up your team. I want you to say hi to anyone you want to say hi to. Big up your producers, directors, whatever, as you perform the last song. Then when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be having our second guest. She is a lady. Her name is Doka. So stick around, okay?
Okay, I want to give a big shout out to my producer Ray Salma. Actually, yendo ali mix and master this whole thing. Yendo ali produce like 3 of the songs from the EP too. I want to give a big shout out to my parents who wamekuwa can support, my family too, the same. The people who wamekuwa can support, Osiako, Octopizzo, for actually believing in me and kunipia like 4 stage appearances. Like it's something dope coming from a rapper of such high caliber. Like nataka ku give thanks to Octopizzo and Octopizzo Foundation. Yeah, and everybody may want to support. Thank you.
Most welcome. Song.
Top like a topic.
Exactly.